everybody, my name is Khalees, aka KT Raina, and hold on one second, gotta close the door.
Oh, that's what I was about to do. I was about to shut the door because I'm gonna be loud.
So you may be a little bit confused right now, like, girl, what's happening over here? Aren't you on that other channel? Yes, I am. That is me. Except that other channel is for beauty purposes and promoting my business that I have with my girl, Kayla. So if you want to see any beauty related things related to our life over there, go ahead. There's also hair related videos on there, so how about you go take a look. But if you're looking for health and my life growth as an artist and my growth as a human being myself, this is where that is going to be, here on this channel, KT Raina. All right, so let's get into it. Today we're going to be doing the 2-week Chloe Ting shred challenge. And then you'd be like, girl, this is one of the fake ass challenges that don't do anything. Let me tell you something. I felt very motivated to do this because I saw a YouTuber named Susie J. Todd do it. And Susie J. Todd and I are pretty much in the same boat when it comes to our height and weight ratio. I am 5'4", 152 pounds, and she's like 5'5", 5'6", 177 pounds, 73, somewhere around that. So we're basically both considered overweight when it comes to BMI. However, I am perfectly fine with how my body looks. I love how my body looks. However, I'm not trying to end up on my 600-pound life. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to build a new routine or something that I can incorporate into my life so that I can keep myself on track and throw myself back on track if I ever fall off. So that's just something that I'm trying to pick up on. And I saw Susie J. Todd, you know, go through the whole process, reap the rewards of it, and she pushed herself really hard. And I thought, well, if she can do it, girl, I can do it too. So that's what we're gonna try and do. And you guys get to see me do it. Hopefully we'll be a lot stronger by the end of this. But it's a full body workout. I have to watch what I'm eating, and I have to exercise. I think it starts off with 2 times a day, then it just sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases, and then there are break days, rest days. So let's get into the measuring. So here we have my chest measurement, and it was 35 inches. Next is my arm measurement, and it came out to 10.5 inches. Next is my waist, which came out to 29.5 inches. Next is my high hip area, which came out to 38 inches. Next is my hip area, which came out to 39 inches. Next is my thigh area, which came out to 24 inches. Ew. Okay. This is what I look like before. As you can see, there isn't really any definition, and you can really see where my scoliosis is and some of the small folds. So yeah. Hi, so today is Sunday. Please ignore any mess that you'll see right now. We are washing clothes and blankets and like literally everything, so just focus on the exercise. But yeah, today is day 1, Sunday, May 24th. Yes. So for day 1, you have episode 1 and you have episode 2. Episode 1 is do this every day to lose weight video, and episode 2 is 2 weeks abs workout challenge. And this is 23 minutes in total for today, 2 workouts. So we'll see if I can do it. I'm gonna push through, because again, I am literally at the weakest point I've ever been in my entire life, because I have not worked out in forever. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna keep pushing, and yeah, so let's get to it. And here, as you can see, I am doing my stretches first. Stretching is very important. My stretch is very much focus on my back and my legs. I focused a little bit on every section of my body. I did add on extra stretches as the exercise continued throughout the week, but most of it focuses on stretching out my back and my legs, because those are the most stiffest part of my body, and I didn't want to injure myself. So that is what is going on right now. Now we are starting the first set of exercises for day 1. These exercises were a little bit more difficult and energy consuming, more than I thought it was going to be. So you will see me taking multiple rests throughout this first exercise, because I didn't think it was going to be this difficult, but it was.
Set 1. We've got 15 seconds break, or you can take up to a minute break if you want to, and we're gonna kick off the second set with corkscrew. Start by bringing one leg. Quick break for your core. Make sure your butt is not poking up or drooping down, and follow impact.
This exercise is one of the exercises that made me realize how weak my upper body was. This is in high speed, but if you watch it regular speed, I was struggling to lift my body weight. Hello, it is day 3 of the exercises. Day 2, I forgot to record my second exercise like I said I would. That's my fault. That's my bad. I got into the mood and I forgot that I needed to record. However, this day 3, we have to do 4 exercises. I'm saying we like you guys are doing it while I'm doing it. I highly doubt that you are. But we're doing 4 exercises today, which means I'm basically going to be exercising all day, because in between videos, like when I do one workout video, after I'm done with the first one, I take like a 20-minute break, then do the second one. Now I'm on day 3, so I'm gonna have to do one 20-minute break, another one 20-minute break, another one 20-minute break, then another one, then done. And side note, my brother bought Popeye's chicken. No Popeye's chicken. And I'm just like, because I woke up at 11:59 today because I couldn't sleep last night. So I slept the morning away, which I hate doing, but I did it. And so I woke up to Popeyes, and I was like, this is a bad thing to put in my stomach as the first meal of the day. So I ate an orange, took my vitamins, and I ate like 4 or 5 fries. But we're gonna get into the exercise. I'm not gonna record the first exercise because you guys already saw that. However, I might record the second one depending on how I'm feeling, but I'm definitely gonna record the last 2 so you guys can see how those look. But let's push through. We're strong. I'm gonna go stretch. I'll be right back. Bye.
But I think we can all see whatever comes.
These exercises were more leg exercises. They focus very much on the core and the legs. So that was something to help me realize where my strength was in my legs. My legs were definitely a lot stronger than my upper body. However, I did have to work a lot on my balance since my core wasn't as strong as it should have been to hold everything up and be balanced. So yeah. Hello everybody, so it is day 4 and also day 1 of my period. Yay! Good thing is I won't have to do 4 workouts like I did yesterday. However, I still have to do 3, and in total it will be 35 minutes of working out. Luckily tomorrow is an active rest day. I wish today was an active rest day, but it's not, and that's okay. We're going to work through this. We're going to work through the first day pains, and we're going to do this workout. Because if I can work through the first day pains and finish all 3 workouts, that means I am very strong, okay? Very strong. So, see what happens. Pray for me, please. So I'm gonna go eat orange, okay? Bye. So what had happened was, my period cramps were really bad yesterday, and I tried to do the exercises, tried to stretches. It had me in the fetal position. So I was like, you know what? Day 4 is going to be my active rest day, and then day 5 I'm going to do a workout. So it's day 5 now, and I'm going to do the workouts let's do on day 4. So getting back on track. So it is day 6. I still feel like crap today, and you guys know why. But I'm going to try my best. Probably not going to record today either because it's not going to be my best work, but I'm going to try my best to push through this because I know I can do it just like I did yesterday. I kind of messed up yesterday though because I ate a whole bunch of fried food. And so hopefully today I can make up for that. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to push through, and hopefully I can do everything because I know I can. So pray for me. Yeah, see ya on day 7. Bye. Hey, so today is day 9. Supposed to have an active rest day today, but I decided to have it yesterday and then do day 8 workout today. And that's because I was having a movie marathon with my mom yesterday, and I knew today I wasn't really going to be doing anything. I just had to watch my cousin for about an hour and a half, and then that was it. And then I had a little bit of my breakfast, and I'm about to take my vitamins. So I thought today would be a perfect day to do day 8 workout and then have day 8 be my active rest day. So I'm definitely going to be working hard today. Yesterday was the last day of my period, so my cravings should be wearing off, and I'm going to be controlling that as much as possible. I just had a waffle, and I usually don't eat like bread in the morning like that, but I wanted a waffle, so I had a waffle and I ate 2 pieces of turkey bacon, and I had a boiled egg. Now I'm about to have my vitamins. I will not be snacking as much as I did yesterday, and I'm going to try and see if I can run through the exercises without taking breaks in between. And it's almost over, guys. I finished week 1. Week 1, I finished it. Now we're on week 2. It's almost over. I'm gonna get into the workouts. I'm not going to record the workouts today because you guys already seen all of them. I know doing the workouts during my period was a struggle. It sucked ass, and I took tons of breaks because I was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling doing anything really. I didn't feel like getting up. So it was just, it sucked. It was one of those bad period weeks, the shitty ones that you get. And that's the one I ended up getting this past week. So now I'm going to be making up for any slack that I had when I was working out during my period for this week, definitely. So I'm in this whole thing with a bang, okay, with a bang, and you guys will see the results soon. So bye. Hey everybody, I'm finally back here to talk. And guess what? Today is the last day of the Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge. It's day 14, so we've gotten through the weeks pretty well. Well, I say we, like you guys were doing it with me. I bet you weren't doing it with me. But basically, it's day 14, and I have 4 workouts to do today, and it's 47 minutes in total, and it's going to consist of the do this every day to lose weight workout, 2 weeks abs workout challenge, lower body burn workout, tight core and arms workout. So we'll be working out our entire body for the last day, and I'm very excited to look at the final results. I know it's been really hard for me doing this because I'm super busy, and on top of that I went through a very shitty period week, so it just made things very difficult for me personally. But I'm proud of myself for getting through it, and even if I don't end up looking like fucking swim athlete or something like that, I'm perfectly fine with that because I can feel the difference in my body. So I'm gonna finish today's workout, and then later on, I guess tomorrow tomorrow morning we'll do final weigh-in and measurements and things like that to see the difference, see what happened, and I'll tell you guys how I feel physically on the inside, and yeah, how I feel, and let you guys know what's been going on, what I've done in specifics, and advice I can give to you if you decide to do this workout. Bye. Hello everybody. I just finished the 2-week Chloe Ting shred challenge, okay, and I am super proud of myself. Now, as you can see, I didn't get no bulky muscles or anything, but I am a lot more fit than I was before, and a lot more toned than I was before. So I'm gonna just give you guys a summary of what went down and what I did. If you guys are wondering, like, if I ate something, how I ate, my moods and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna tell you guys about that so you can understand how my experience was. So basically for me, when I first started it, of course it was hard. Some of the things I was like, oh, I've done this before, but I haven't worked out in a year, so it was a little bit harder to do. Then some things I haven't done before, like the corkscrew or things like that, I haven't done before. So it was a little bit difficult, and on top of that, I didn't have a fitness mat. So some of I would say two other things that I did, I couldn't do without a fitness mat, so I had to do the alternative way, the lower impact way, and I was still able to get that workout in and get the fitness and activate those parts of my body. On top of that, when I did the workouts, I made sure that I paced myself. So throughout doing the workouts for the couple of weeks that I did them, for the 2 weeks, I learned how to pace myself. I learned how to remember to breathe in and out, in the nose, out the mouth type of way, so that I can make sure that I'm really activating the muscles and getting oxygen to certain parts of my body so that I can last longer. I was also making sure that I wasn't trying to do it as fast as she was, because if you do that, you can injure yourself and do the workout in a way where it's not beneficial to you. Because at the end of the day, what's important is that you do the exercise right and activate those parts of your body instead of trying to do it at her pace, because you will not get the results that you are looking for if you know that you're on her level, but you're trying to rush through it. You will not get the results that you're looking for. Now, of course, people have different bodies, different body types, so the bodies react differently to the exercises. So from some people, they were already a lot smaller than me, so their results looked greater, whereas for me, for somebody else looking at me through the camera or whatever, it may not seem drastic, but to me, the person who looks at their body every day, me, it is drastic, because I look a lot more toned than I did before. But basically, I don't know if you guys can see it or tell, but I look a lot less bloated than I did before. So, here we go. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can actually see where my abs start now. It's not just like all blending in. You see it right here. Right here, I've been really working on my own length. But yeah, of course that's still there. That's my scoliosis. But yeah, I feel really good, you know. Okay, I'm gonna try on my shorts and you see the difference. And that's something I always wanted to be. I didn't want bulky muscles. I just wanted to be more toned, more shaped. And this is me in my pajamas, so you can see a little bit more down here for the lower abs. The measurements only changed slightly. My chest is now 36 inches, arms are now 11 inches, waist is now 29 1/3 inches, high hip is now 37 inches, hip is now 38 inches. And it definitely helped a lot with that with me. I sometimes will walk around, like after I do the workout, even if I had an active day breast, I'll walk around like this. Because I can feel how more toned and structured my body is, how much stronger it is, and it made me very happy. And I was just like, yeah, I'm awesome. And I felt so motivated to just continue this healthy lifestyle, because I've always been very cautious of what I ate, especially since like I said, I am a naturally bigger person and I naturally gain weight faster than other people. So I have to focus a lot on what I'm eating so that it doesn't slow down my metabolism, so that it doesn't bloat me and things like that. So that's something that I had to pay attention to while I was doing this workout. However, that did become difficult to do, and I had these really crazy cravings for stuff, and I had to watch myself, like, girl, don't be eating all this stuff, don't be eating all that. And then mom was like, hey, let me bring home a whole bunch of fried seafood, and I was like, fuck. And so yes, there were days where I ate a lot of fried stuff, and of course my body was like, oh girl, and I got bloated and all that other stuff. However, lucky for me, I did have natural teas, like apple cider vinegar berry tea, apple cider vinegar blueberry tea, I think it's called. And then I had detox tea, and I would make a big cup of tea with a mix of both of those, and make sure it's hot, make sure it's warm, and I would drink that, and it'll help detox me. I also just got this new product called Ting greens, and it's a powder of a whole bunch of different very superfood greens, basically. And that, after a couple of sips of that, when I first tried it, cleared me out. I know there's a little bit TMI, but I'm just saying, that's something that you have to watch out for when you are doing this challenge, because if you fuck up and eat a whole bunch of food, you have to find another way to get all that out of your system. And just working out is gonna help burn off calories, but it's not going to help clear you out, because certain foods, even if you work out, it will back you up, and it'll be hard for you to naturally detox your body. So that's something that I had to make sure I was paying attention to. because I was running out of tea. And I was running out of things to make my smoothies with so that I could put the tea meat in it. And so I was like, I really, really need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And it helped a lot that I was exercising though, because I hadn't exercised for a year, I was never really hungry. I was never really hungry because I was never really active. I was never really working up an appetite. I was too busy, like, editing, filming, and doing all of this, and maybe occasionally dancing. You know what I mean? So, of course, instead of eating, I would snack because I wasn't hungry to the point where I might get a headache or anything like that. So I would just, grab a snack, go back to what I was doing. Grab a snack, go back to what I was doing. Grab a snack, go back to what I was doing. Capricorn type stuff where you're so busy working, you don't even care about that if you're eating or drinking or not. And that's always been a problem with me. And it just, it all came back this year because I was so focused on working on projects that weren't active projects. They were more like sedentary projects, and because of that I was never really hungry. And so instead of quote unquote wasting my time cooking when I'm not hungry, I would just grab a snack and go back to editing or whatever the hell. But because I was working out, I was working up an appetite, so a snack wouldn't have sufficed me. And if I just ate some chips or something, I would have had a headache or something like that because I wasn't eating anything nutritious. Usually in the morning, and I do this all the time in the morning, I eat some turkey bacon and a boiled egg because that's quick and I can just eat it and it's not heavy. Because I don't like eating heavy stuff in the morning unless it's a special day or something. Someone will say, hey, I made this for you. That'll be different, but usually, no. Usually just 2 pieces of turkey bacon and a boiled egg seasoned. And that's it. And then like I said, while I was working out, I wouldn't snack because I was too busy working out, and I was waiting for when I got hungry because I knew in a couple minutes, in a couple hours, I would be hungry again. And then I'd be like, okay, what's something that's beneficial for me to eat? Because I know if I just eat a whole bunch of starches while I am hungry, I'm just going to come out with a headache and I'm going to feel sick. And that actually did happen at one period when I had a bunch of fried food because my mom brought home some more fried seafood. And of course it filled me up because it wasn't just starch, but it was a lot of starch. And so my stomach did start to hurt. So that is something that you need to pay attention to. Your body will change. So that means that your diet will have to change and your lifestyle will have to change. And I think that's a really good thing, considering that a lot of us do need to change our diet. A lot of us do need to become more active. Another beneficial thing of this workout was that it wasn't intimidating. Well, at least that to me, it wasn't intimidating. It felt really good to have a challenge. Be like, oh, hey, can I do this? I think I can do this. Like, girl, I got this. You know what I mean? And then to go ahead and then try to do it, and then seeing, oh, I can do this now. Like before when I first started, I couldn't do it, but now I can do it. I may not be able to do it as fast as she can, but at least I'm doing it. And that's just like an amazing motivation to keep working out and keep going. And it was just like, it made me very happy, and it made working out seem less overwhelming. And now I'm definitely considering adding more of her workouts, specifically this 2-week shred workout, since it works out the entire body, into everyday thing. So of course I'm not gonna do 4 workouts a day or anything like that, but I will do 1 to 2 workouts a day. And if there's a day where I don't have a workout to do, I have a jump rope, so I can go outside where it's nice and sunny, no coronavirus, and jump rope and stay active. So this has really motivated me to stay active, because now I know what it feels like to have been working out and take care of my body in that way. And I'm be honest, it felt amazing. It felt really awesome. I had so much energy. I'd say, even though I take a lot of vitamins, and a lot of those vitamins aid in my helping with my energy, because I do have seasonal depression, being active definitely helped a lot with that. So that if I'm laying around, it feels earned rather than me being lazy. It feels earned. It feels like I'm doing something. Another benefit of doing this was that I had to stretch before I did the workouts, because you don't want to hurt yourself, especially if you're a type who hasn't worked out in a long time, who hasn't worked out at all in their life. You need to stretch before you do the exercises. And because I was taking so much time to stretch, like I was stretching. I wasn't just like, okay, done. I was holding it. I was trying to force it because I was really trying to get real nice and flexible. So because I am a dancer and I wanted to improve my dancing on top of this workout, which this workout did help. So because I was stretching so heavily before doing the workouts, I am now way more flexible than I was when I first started. So that is definitely a benefit. Also remember to stretch, because one, you don't want to hurt yourself, and two, you don't want to be super freaking sore after you were done. So really just take your time out to stretch. Don't just be done. Like I said, the workouts definitely helped with my singing and with my dancing. I'm a lot more, and being able to hold my posture, because like I said before, I do have scoliosis. So holding my posture, I have to be conscious about it. I have to be like, oh shit, wait, I gotta sit up. You know what I mean? But because of the workout, it focuses heavily on the entire body, but mainly the core. It works heavily on the core. And because of that, I look a lot more toned in this area. And two, I'm able to project a lot easier without straining my throat. I'm able to hold my posture a lot easier without focusing on it too much. And I am also able to hold my balance easier and activate my core when I'm dancing a lot more, so that my moves look a lot cleaner. And so I'm definitely going to be practicing using my core when it comes to my dancing and other parts of my daily life. Another fun thing, since these workouts have been getting me nice and toned, I was joking around. I was saying how I felt muscles in my body I never felt before. And it was true. Like I would walk around like, ooh, now I can feel myself using these muscles. Ooh, and I felt real good. I was like, hey. I was so into it. I felt so good, girl. So I'll definitely be continuing these workouts. I'll definitely continue to watch what I am eating like I usually do. And I just want to encourage everyone who is on the bigger end of the spectrum, don't be afraid to try and do these workouts. I know it can be a little bit intimidating because you're like, ooh, what if I hurt myself or whatever? But there are alternative moves for a lower impact that she gives you. And if she doesn't give you one and something is still hurting you or something like that, you can come up with an alternative way where you're still activating that part of your body, but not putting so much impact on parts of your body that hurt because of your weight. If I can do it, so can you. And so yeah, what's her name? Susie J. Todd inspired me to do this. And I hope I can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to do the same workout, but just try a challenge. Try one. Try like a week-long one, 2-week-long one, just something to help motivate yourself to keep going and to try something different, because this can open the doors to something so amazing and something that could fit right for you. Like some people like dance exercises, some people like TikTok dance exercises, and some people like challenges. I like challenges personally. I like to challenge myself. That was awesome. I'm so grateful that I did. I will keep up with the results of everything. But like I said, I did not drastically drop weight. I only lost 2 pounds, and I did not drastically decrease in size. The most that I decreased in any area was 1 inch, and it was from my waist down, which is expected because if I gain or lose weight, if there's any weight change, I see it from the waist down. I did increase size by I think like 1/2 inch. Up here in the chest area and the arm area, which is a good thing because that means that I am getting a lot stronger in the area because I worked really hard on that. And on top of that, it's also the weakest area in my body. I can't even lift my own weight, so the fact that I'm getting stronger there, that's really awesome. And you guys should definitely try it. I definitely recommend it, and to continue this in your daily life. because you'll be happy with the results and you'll be happy with how you feel. And I'm definitely happy with how I feel. Like I said, I had no problem being overweight, but the fact that I now have something that I know I can do to help manage that and to help get toned and a lot stronger, to help my everyday life and the everyday activities that I love to do, like singing, dancing, etc. That's really awesome. And I can't wait to see how my life improves while I do this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying not to cry because this is a very sensitive topic for me. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. This is a very sensitive topic for me, so I'm glad that if this inspires you, I hope it does. And I'm sorry for my shitty filming. I'm not the best. I'm trying really hard. And I'm glad that I got to resurrect this channel with something that's very sensitive to me and very deep for me. So thank you so much for watching. I'm very grateful. And